The whole daytime racism.
Remember when it was? Do you remember when it was? You were racist if you said a black guy was articulate.
Yes, that's right.
And now you can say Heil Hitler.
Well, I mean, you could say whatever you want, but
dude,
not void of consequences.
Dude, go on Twitter.
I spent about 40 minutes last night on Twitter, and my it was just like fights, and it was like crazy. Like the algorithm was crazy. I mean, I realized I watch it, so it's feeding me what I was watching. But
the algorithm is so crazy. Hey, I think Joe Rogan may be losing his edge. Or maybe he never had an edge. Maybe that's why you always wonder if something's so popular, where does it sit in the like intelligence, like the level of like value it adds? Like,
yeah,
it's not like Pokemon cards were really popular, right? I don't think they probably didn't add a lot of value to the world.
Yeah. Well,
I want to play this clip. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. And I get it. His show is like 3 hours long, and like everything isn't going to be like,
yeah,
always just like spot on. I know he's free thinking, like we all do, but listen to this.
There's a benefit to just letting people talk.
There's a benefit to letting people talk. Do you remember there was a compilation of the N-word put together of him saying the N-word over and over and over, and he apologized for that? You remember that, right? Even though he was never using it in a derogatory manner.
Yeah.
He was never like, you fucking honky, you fucking kike, you fucking spick. It wasn't like that. It was just like in the context of like singing a song. You know what I mean? Like Kanye saying,
right. It wasn't. It wasn't meant to be evil or derogatory or any one person.
Disparaging, not disparaging.
Not disparaging.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So, but he's saying there's a value to letting people talk, even though he apologized for just talking. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably because he was scared of the mob, but not because he meant it.
Mob was strong then too, so we got to give some credit for context around the time.
He was strong too, and he had a lot of supporters.
Fair enough.
Including Israel Adesanya said, in a press conference, Rogan got the nigga pass.
Like, let people say whatever the fuck they want to say, even if it sucks.
Let people say whatever the fuck they want. But when you apologize for saying something, he's already betrayed that. Unless he goes back and addresses, like, I shouldn't have said sorry. So he's already on shaky ground. You know what I mean? There's some hypocrisy there. Inconsistent. I won't say hypocrisy. I'll say that's too strong. I like Joe. Some inconsistency.
This is the benefit of Twitter, but this is also the bad part. It's like the fucking song has so many millions of hits.
Yeah.
On Twitter, it's been banned from every platform.
Yeah.
But is it good to ban things from platforms?
Now, it's not banned from platforms. Maybe a little bit, but we played the song on this platform, and that show hasn't been banned by YouTube.
Right.
And I see it all over Twitter. So I'm not even sure what he's saying by banned. I keep hearing it's banned, but I see it everywhere. And we played it on YouTube. So I don't know what he's saying. So already it's a lot of shaky ground here, this whole opening thing.
Or is it better to let it be out there and let people talk about it? Because if you ban it, then people want to hear it more.
That's true.
And then it becomes more popular. And then it kind of supports what he says, which is that there's this concerted effort, if you talk about Jewish people, that they're going to remove you from everything, remove you from banking.
Now, listen, this part's crazy. This part's crazy. Nobody can say the N-word. Nobody. You can't even let it accidentally come out of your mouth. You can't even sing the Kanye song, but I don't date a broke nigga, or whatever. You know which one I'm talking about? That real catchy one.
I haven't really heard a lot of them, but
it's old. It's old.
Okay. Gold digger.
Gold digger. Yeah.
Yes.
I might be a gold digger, but I'm not a broke nigga. Like, you can't even sing that. This is the only channel on the internet that you ever heard anyone freely speak and say any word they want. Any of you guys. Until recently, now on Twitter. So this guy, what Joe is saying It's okay to say Heil Hitler, which means, for anyone who doesn't know, Heil Hitler means kill all Jews by any means necessary. The same way that if a white person says, yo, what's up, nigga? That means you're racist, even though you're not. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
those are tantamount in their perception. You can't even, we had a candidate do this, Sousa, put his heart out to the crowd, and half the media thought he was Heil Hitlering.
Yeah, well, they made it portrayed that way for sure.
But what I'm saying is
Who knows
that's
that?
how sensitive that word is. And now Joe Rogan, who apologized for saying nigga when he said it in never in a disparaging negative way, the same way that all the black people are allowed to say it. Now we have a black guy saying kill all Jews by any means necessary. And he's defending it. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. It's just something's amiss here. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, I see it now. I see.
And then he's jumping on the hate Jew bandwagon because he's saying that you're not allowed to disparage Jews or else you get in trouble, proving what Kanye said is right. No, dude, we've gone through 4 years where you can't say anything bad. We've gone through 50 years you can't say anything, you can't say nigga. But we've gone through 4 years of hate whitey, and by any means necessary, no matter who it is, build a statue of a black man, including George Floyd, Breonna, whatever the fuck her name is, all that shit.
Yeah, well, that's because it's just weaponized.
Hold heroes as victims. So
Right.
I don't know. I don't know I don't know if Joe's just having a brain fart or he's not thinking clearly. But if you're going to say that it's cool to say Heil Hitler, which I'm perfectly okay with, then you have to free the N-word. You have to. You cannot have it both ways. You can't be saying that Jews and Israelis are kicking everyone off of every platform who's saying negative shit about them, and not address the real white elephant in the room. It's not the Jews, it's the black folk. It's not even the black folk, it's the narrative around black folk. Obviously it's not the black folk.
And I would say it's even further. It's the media and the politicians weaponizing that and then using it as leverage to divide.
And why doesn't Joe see that? He's going to say something even crazier. Wait to hear what he says. Wait to hear what he says now.
Remove you from everything. Remove you from banking, which is what he's saying. They run everything. So if they didn't, like if it was just you were talking shit about Puerto Ricans, look what happened to Tony. Nothing.
Yeah. He's comparing. We live in a world where George Floyd's a hero. He's comparing what Tony Hinchcliffe said, where he said Puerto Rico's a dump, which they do have a trash problem. He's a comic who his whole thing is roasting people, to Kanye saying Heil Hitler and who's been hating on Jews for 6 months. It's not even a comparison.
It's interesting, right?
It's by the way, I don't disagree with anything Joe's saying, but his method of approaching it is just pure insanity. He's I don't know maybe if he smoked too much weed today or what's going on, but it's a miss. Hey, Joe, the real comparison is this, and I know you're too scared to say it. If you're going to allow people to say Heil Hitler, which I'm all for, you got to also let me say the word nigger just freely. Heil Hitler means kill all the Jews, and nigger's a disparaging word that you deserve to be punched in the face if you say it in public.
Both of them you could say, but are not free of consequence. Free to say, but not free of consequence.
But don't Joe compare it to Tony Hinchcliffe making a joke about Puerto Rico being a dump when it was a joke. He's a roast comic, and we know Puerto Rico has a trash problem. It's like it's pure idiocy. It's an opportunity. And hey, here's the thing. The real oppressor, the real oppression, and I know most of you know this, the real oppression is the fact that white people have tricked black people to be offended by that word and be born on day one of their life, and there be a word here that offends them. That's the psyop. If you're a black person and you're offended by that word, that's the fucking psyop. That's why Cooper Marsh takes clips like this and sends them to people and is like, hey, look, Sevon said the N-word.
Yeah.
And then tries to fucking get me canceled or whatever. I don't know what he's trying to do. But Cooper, just so you know, it's so backfiring on you, dude. We're so ahead of our time. Look where we are compared to a year ago. In a second, I'm going to fall behind.
And on top of that, too, Bam gave you a pass. So.
But not Sousa. You don't say,
Hey,
Thank you.
you
Thank
know, I don't disagree. Bam. So it is what it is.
I played. I had eight cassettes of NWA's first album because I listened to them so much on my Radio Shack tape. Sevon, you're black. You see how that shit flows. Yeah, thank you. Giant fucking psyop. Okay, let's go on. And I don't mean to pick on Joe. I like Joe. He's a what's that called? What were those guys? Lewis and Clark. What were they?
Explorer.
Yeah, he's an explorer. I like Joe.
Yeah, he's on the frontier.
He's a world-class explorer.
He's on the frontier. Hey, I gotta run though.
Okay, I love
I got a
it.
meeting.
I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable by making fun of Puerto Ricans or Portuguese people.
No, I don't. I think I survived. I think I'll be okay.
All right.
And who knows? Maybe Bam, one day I'll even earn a pass as well.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Okay, let's go on with Joey. Thank you, Matt Souza, for accompanying me this morning. Here we go.
You were talking shit about Puerto Ricans. Look what happened to Tony. Nothing.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if there's
look what happened to you, Joe. Nothing happened to you. You nothing happened to you. And your homeboy Israel Adesanya had your back. You're dropping N-words and Bryce Mitchell's dropping Heil Hitlers and supporting Hitler. And the UFC fucking hung on to both of you. It's all good. I'm down. I'm down with OPP. You know me.
Well, that you're allowed to pick on and make jokes about or mock or say something, and you can get away with it.
Yeah. Well, I think he's made his point. I think we all get it now.
It's never
Heil Hitler is not making fun of Jews. It's just a miss. It's just a miss on Mr. Rogan's part. It's not. Heil Hitler's not making fun of you. By the way, I'm not opposed to what he's saying. Free Heil Hitler. Free the word. Free the titties. Free the N-word. Free it all. But comparing it to making fun of Puerto Rico, whose island is overrun by trash, as a trash joke that people who know about Puerto Rico, it's insanity. No one's and when he says nothing happened to him, they tried to do something to him. It's not like they didn't try. Oh yes, I was able to fish Rick out. Yes, free the tatas. I don't know. You think if they were all free, we probably wouldn't like them anymore. Mr. Lange, Kanye's been a racist pig forever. He gets richer every day. Doesn't matter. Say what you want. That's oh, dude, that might be a haiku. Kanye has been a racist pig forever. Line 2, he gets richer every day. Line 3, it doesn't matter. Say what you want. Oh, maybe it's not a haiku. Maybe we could take out he gets richer every day. Kanye has been a racist pig forever. It doesn't matter. Say what you want. Oh, yeah. It's haiku'd up. The Tony comparison is stupid, but so is your dumb take on his trash joke, which had nothing to do with garbage. Oh, it didn't? It didn't. I think it did. Are you serious? Are you fucking with me? Trash issues in Puerto Rico. You don't know about Puerto Rico's trash issues? They have a fucking serious problem over there, dude, with landfill. Puerto Rico faces significant trash issues, including landfill capacity, concerns, inadequate recycling infrastructure, and the challenges of managing increased waste generation. Yeah, dude, they have I don't know what you're talking about. Are you wrong or am I wrong? I think you're wrong on that one, Patty. I think they really do have a landfill problem there. It's not a big island.